Thank you for tuning in today. I'm Jeremy. You guys are watching Morphs. Before I get into today's video, which is pretty awesome, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's another part of our ball python breeding series. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys, what kind of content you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Just let me know. leave a comment, and I'd love to get to talking to some of you. On top of that, every Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we are now doing our lives. So make sure you guys tune into that. I'm getting guests coming on to them. I'll be doing some where it's just solely me, so that way I can communicate and talk a little bit more with my audience and all you guys that are subbed. And I'm just going to kind of mix it up for a little bit and see who likes what and what does best and go from there. So let's get into this video. Today's video, I'm going to be going over breeding size for ball pythons, from the males to the females. Everybody always has their opinion. A lot of people ask, what size does my male need to be? What size does my female need to be? So I'm going to tell you. All right, so let's touch base with the males first, because the males can go a lot sooner. Males can go basically within their very first year of being born. I'll show you a couple examples of some that are getting close to size for being able to breed. This is our bumblebee, het clown, and het TSK Xanthic. Awesome hatchling. We produced him this past season. He's actually from a very first clutch. The main thing is, like I said, males can be bred within their first year. You also have to make sure that the male is producing sperm plugs. That's another key thing. I'll give you a weight here on this guy. I'm guessing he's probably 285 grams. So he's not quite there. The standard kind of for what everybody suggests is about 500 grams, eating well and producing sperm plugs. So he's not quite there. He's getting there though. So it does take him a little bit. He's maybe, let's see, July, August, September, October, November, December. He's like 6 months old. So he started off a little on the slow side. I'll show you another male here that's probably a little bit closer. I did notice he is producing some small sperm plugs. This is our Orange Dream Bumblebee, Possible Fire. He's very, very awesome. And like I did say, he's a couple months younger than the one I just showed you. But he is producing sperm plugs. The other one is also producing some small sperm plugs as well. And he's at 355 is what the scale's locking in at. So he's around 355 grams. So till he hits 500 grams, and with how he eats, he will be ready to go. Now, he's not het for anything, but I do plan to pair him to a female I'll be showing you folks a little bit later on in the video. And you'll see, as soon as you see her, you'll know exactly where I'm going with it. But yeah, he's an awesome male. Not quite the size, but he's getting there. Now, I'll move on to some males that are actually two size. Here is our leopard lesser spot nose male. Another beautiful snake. This was actually supposed to be a female, but needless to say, she did not stay a she. Noticed that the size wasn't there. I finally learned how to pop, and needless to say, when I popped her, she was a he. I got hemipenes and sperm plugs. So he is breeding this year at the moment. He's weighing in at 950 grams, so he's definitely to size. He is a mouser, so he does stay on the smaller side, but he does have very good body condition. He's not super skinny or anything, but I said he is a mouser. He's one of the more difficult ones that I have to deal with. I do love his pattern and That dorsal stripe is just awesome. I love the broken eye stripes as well. I don't know if you can catch that, Don. But anyway, awesome snake. He is being paired up with our TSK Xanthic girl. I think I'm going to be changing that pairing up. The more I keep thinking about it, I think I'm going to be pairing our Desert Ghost to her. I originally wanted to avoid making just plain normal double hets. But the more I keep thinking about it, it's like it's going to take 2 years for any females I would get out of that clutch to be mature to reproduce. So it's kind of one of those deals where it's like, you know what? I think I need to bite the bullet and make some normal double hets, because the way the ball python industry is going, it's going towards the double het stuff to begin with. And let's face it, that is just a normal Desert Ghost. I mean, I could show you folks a normal so you can see what Desert Ghost does. Now this is a het, clown, and Xanthic, but you can tell the difference between the two, so you can see exactly what Desert Ghost does do. I mean, that is night and day, just amazingness. This is our male. He has been paired to our Killer Bee female. I want to try to get some, produce some het bumblebees that are het for Desert Ghost. And he's weighing in at 950 grams. Now this guy does like his rats, unlike the other one that's a mouser. But he's been on a little bit of a hunger strike here because he's got the ladies on his mind. And we all know what that does. So he normally eats like a champ, but he is on a little bit of a lady kick, so he's not too worried about eating. But awesome male. So you can see, right, like, you don't want your males to be super fat. You want your males to kind of be like an athletic build. I don't know if everybody's noticing how these males are looking. If you would let go of me. And this is our another male. This is our GHI Mojave male. He is absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. He's actually one of the bigger males that I do have in the collection. He's also probably one of my favorite males that I have in the collection. Just that stripe. It's actually, his head's a little bit on the darker side compared to what it normally is. But he's sitting around 1,145 grams. So 1,145 grams. There again, he produces some fantastic sperm plugs. All of these males that are sexually mature are producing great. He's a proven breeder. He's bred to our banana pastel last season. So looking forward to what he's paired up to this season, which is our lesser platinum female. So hopefully we get some bells out of that clutch. And I'll show you one more male. And this next male was actually one that was supposed to be a female. When you see the size of this guy, you'll understand why. He's absolutely a beast. Probably bigger than some of the females that I have. But this is our Puma male. Now, this guy was supposed to be a female. He might get a little crazy after having all the other males out. But he is just big. I said he was supposed to be a female and ended up not being. So, and he was a very difficult one to pop. And he's sitting in at 1,510 grams, so 1,510 grams. He's a big boy, and he's not fat by any means. I mean, he's got great body condition to him. I haven't paired him yet for an actual clutch. I had him used him as a startup on one of the girls last season, but did not keep pairing him I went a slightly different direction with the pairings. So hopefully not this season, but hopefully next season I'll actually be putting him to use and going for some like more puma. I'd like to get a pastel leopard puma, in all honesty. So we'll see what happens and where all that goes. All right, now we'll go touch base with the females. Females, unlike the males, take a lot more time. Now this is our pastel double het TSK Xanthic and Clown female we produced this season. She is definitely not to size. She's not even a year old. She's about 6 months old. Just kind of starting from small and working up so you folks can see some size comparison. So that is a female that is definitely not ready to go. Here is a female that is ready to go. This is our pastel banana girl. She's 4 years old. She's going on 4 this year. I'll weigh the pastel double het here quick. She's at 400 grams. So she's good size for how old she is. She's only 6 months old, like I said. So she's putting on the weight. She eats like a champ. So I have no doubt she'll be ready to go within 2 years. But here, 4-year-old banana pastel female. Females should be how do I want to put it? The standard in the community is 1,500 grams to be able to breed. I had one female, I'll show you. She's sitting at 2,105 grams right now. Now, last season, she was 1,500 grams. And she's definitely just been eating like a champ. She's been stocking up like crazy. She's great body condition. She's just all around a big, big girl. Hopefully, she gives us a little bit bigger clutch this season, because last season she gave us 5 eggs, I believe. Yeah, 5 eggs. So hopefully we get a couple more out of her this season, since she is so much bigger now. But anxious to see what we get out of her. She's been paired to her bumblebee clown male. So hopefully we can get some awesome het clowns out of her. Now that there is a fully mature female. I'll show you one that is a year old. This is our TSK Orange Dream female. She's right around a year old, maybe a touch over a year. Xanthics never really showed their color the best on camera. I do believe Dom's getting a good color representation of her. And she might be looking a little browner on camera than what she really is, but she is really holding her grays and her, like, she's really not browning out at all yet. So hopefully she stays on that kick. But she's sitting at 605 grams. So she's getting there. Like I said, she's a yearling. Hopefully we can put on enough weight this year that she'll be ready for next season, because I would love, whoops, sorry, sweetie. So I would love to pair her to our Orange Dream Bumblebee that I showed you guys earlier, so that way we can get some super Orange Dream het Xanthics. I really want to get some awesome looking zebra bees in the future, and this girl and that male are going to be key to my project. Now, just to show you a couple other females that are ready to go. Here's another girl. She should be going on 3. This is our pewter leopard female. She gave us an awesome 5-egg clutch last season. So hopefully we can get a couple more out of her. Her colors are amazing. She's just a beautiful girl. I love what leopard does in basically every combo. One thing to remember is your females, they need to be 1,500 grams, yes. Or around 1,500 grams. My bumblebee last year, she was at 1,400 grams and she was smashing food. I mean, you put it in there and she would smash it. So I decided to pair her up, and right after I started pairing her, she stopped eating. So she gave us a nice, very nice, healthy 4/8 clutch at 1,400 grams. So the 1,500 isn't a set number. You can go a touch lower. I don't think I would go any lower though than 1,400 in all honesty, because after she laid, it did take it out of her, but she's eating better now than she ever did. And this girl's sitting at 1,585 grams. So she's actually back up to where she was last season. And she hasn't quite had 6 months off yet from her last clutch. So I expect till she lays again, she'll be probably hitting that 2,000 mark, because she's eating like a beast right now. And the last girl I'm going to show you is in fact that killer bee that I was talking about. Now she does need to poop, and she had a rather big rat earlier this week, or I guess it's Friday night. We're filming this on Sunday. But she does have a poop in her. She's got to get that out. But she is just, she has just gotten huge compared to what she was last season. Like I said, she started eating like crazy. She's eating fantastic, just chowing down the rats. It seemed like getting paired and having a clutch jump-started her metabolism and her feeding response again. Because she's sitting at 1,765 grams, so 1,765 grams. And like I said, last season, when before I started pairing her, she was right around 1,400. So she's definitely gained on her weight back. Granted, some of that is probably some of the poop. So she's probably more around like the 1,600 gram mark, but she has gotten nice and big and chunky. And just all out amazing looking snake. She's one of my favorites in the collection. I love Spider, and this killer bee is just fantastic looking. And she's being paired to our Desert Ghost male. So we're going to go for some Het Desert Ghost Spider combos. And hopefully we hit some Het Desert Ghost bumblebees, because I think those are going to look stunning. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully this helped. Key factors are males need to be about a year old and no less than 500 grams and producing sperm plugs. So they probably hit that 500 gram mark right around that year mark, maybe a touch before, depending how they eat. But they got to be producing sperm plugs. Make sure they're eating good, because chances are when they start breeding, they're going to go off food. And for the females, 2 years of age is normally the minimum. I've yet to see, I don't think I've ever seen a female get up to breeding size within a year. If so, you're massively power feeding, which I do not agree with. But 2 years of age and between 14 and 1,500 grams. I know everybody says the 1,500 gram mark, but like I said, this girl here went at 1,400 grams, and she was 3 years old. She's just a little bit of the slow grower. So you kind of have to, you know, in that gray area, you have to make judgment calls sometimes, and just, you know, use your best judgment for yourself and the animal as well, especially for the animal. And that's basically all there is to the breeding sizes of these snakes. Make sure your males, when they're breeding, if they do go off food, keep an eye on their body condition. Make sure they're not dropping massive amounts of weight, because that will, in fact, like, males will breed themselves to death. So keep an eye on your males when they are breeding. So you gotta, you know, be vigilant and stay in tune with what your snakes are doing and what they're telling you. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys tune in to our lives Sundays, every Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern, right here on Morphs. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Did this video help you out? I hope it did. We'll catch you next time. Take it easy, everybody.